Okay, Brian, here's what we're going to do today. We're going to use some very sophisticated computerized equipment that's going to allow me to look at your nervous system. And we're basically going to look at, there's two major parts of your nervous system that we're really interested in. One's called the motor system, which controls all your movements, your muscles and joints. And then the second is the autonomic system, and the autonomic system controls everything on the inside of your body, okay? All your organs and glands, all the things that you generally don't think about. Do 4 tests. The first one is going to measure temperature, and temperature is a reflection of the autonomic nervous system. That's the part that controls everything on the inside. So we're going to run an instrument up your back that measure temperature on either side of your spine, and then we'll compare those readings to make sure that they're within the normal ranges. Then the second test we'll do is called a surface EMG. What the surface EMG does is it measures the actual electrical activity of the muscles along your spine. Because one of the biggest things you deal with every day is gravity. All right? From the time you get up in the morning to the time you go to bed, you have to deal with gravity. And the more efficiently you deal with gravity, the more energy you have left over to deal with everything else. Okay? We estimate that you spend about 90% of your energy just staying upright every day. So the better you deal with that, the better off everything functions. So we're going to actually measure the electrical activity in the muscles along the spine and make sure that nervous system is communicating properly to those muscles. Because remember, muscles are like soldiers. They just follow orders. They're not paid to think. All right? They get their orders from your nervous system. Then the third thing we're going to do is we're going to measure what's called your ranges of motion, because we want to see how well you're moving. Okay? We want to see how those joints are moving, and are they moving within the normal parameters. And we're going to compare you against other people your age. All right? So we're comparing apples to apples. Men your age. All right? And then the last thing we're going to do is called a pulse wave profiler. And this is a fascinating piece of equipment because it utilizes a technology called heart rate variability. And heart rate variability is one of the best indicators of looking at the balance in that autonomic nervous system. All right? Within the autonomic system, there's 2 branches. One's called the sympathetic, one's called the parasympathetic. It's kind of like the gas and the brakes in your car. All right? Just like in your car, you need both of those. All right? So what we want to try to do is see how well are you balancing those 2 things, because parts of our nervous system speed us up, just like your gas pedal, and parts of our nervous system slow you down, just like your brakes. And so this will determine how well you're kind of adapting to the world around you and how well you're kind of rolling with the punches and dealing with stress out there. So basically what this test is, we're going to go ahead and it's going to count down here for a minute, taking a sort of a baseline reading for you, and then it's going to gather information over a period of about 5 minutes. Okay? So we're going to let this run for about 5 minutes, and then I'll come back in after that, and then we'll complete the exam at that point. But basically I just want you to sit here and relax for about 5 minutes. Can you handle that?
Yes.
All right, good. And I'm going to analyze this material, and then I'll be able to sit down with you on our next visit and basically show you exactly how your nervous system is responding and what we can do to better improve your performance overall. Okay. Fantastic. Any questions?
No, Doc, I think that's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.